She stole my proposal, then my silence ruined everything. I'm Victor, 26. What I'm about to tell you happened just last weekend, and it's torn my life apart. Growing up in Las Vegas, I only had eyes for one girl, my neighbor, Emily. She was the dream, confident, funny, always surrounded by people. I asked her out twice, once at 15, again at 18. Both times she turned me down. "Victor, you're sweet," she said, touching my arm like a teacher dismissing a student's crush. "But I need to live first. Maybe when we're older." She left for UCLA and lived the classic college life. Sororities, European summers, dozens of experiences. I stayed local, got serious, studied engineering, hit the gym, kept my head down. Sophomore year, I ran into her younger sister Haley on campus. She was struggling with calculus. I offered to help. I remembered her as the quiet one who always had her nose in a book, but now she was witty, thoughtful, real. We clicked instantly. Same sense of humor, same drive, same quiet ambition. While Emily had always made me feel like I needed to prove myself, Haley made me feel seen. We started dating, secretly. Our families would have exploded. Mine always shipped me and Emily like it was fate. We kept it quiet for 4 years, texts under fake names, separate rides to holidays, a whole hidden life until last Thursday. I drove to my parents' house with my grandmother's sapphire ring in my pocket. It was the ring my mom had always said I should use for the right girl. I was planning to propose to Haley on Saturday at our family barbecue. Everything was set. When I walked in, Emily was there. She'd moved back home after graduation and apparently had been asking about me nonstop. She looked me up and down. "Heard you got hot," she teased. "And successful." We caught up. Her wild college stories, guys who didn't treat her right, the whole "maybe I missed my chance" narrative. Then we ended up on the porch. "You know what's funny?" she said, brushing her fingers down my arm. "I've been thinking about you lately. What if I'd said yes back then?" My stomach turned. "Emily, I was young and dumb," she interrupted. "But I'm ready now. You still love me, right? I can see it in your eyes. I didn't know what to say. This was my teenage fantasy, but now it felt fake." She leaned in closer. "Say yes, let's try. For real this time." Before I could respond, my mom called us in for dinner, and then everything detonated. The table was packed. My parents, Emily's parents, my sister, even Emily's aunt from Reno. Old jokes flew around. Wine poured. Emily sat next to me, her leg brushing mine under the table. People kept making comments like, "You two look so natural together, and finally figured it out, huh?" I could feel the ring box in my pocket like it weighed 10 pounds. I was about to call Haley, let her know I was running late, pick her up at 9 instead of 8. Then Emily stood up, wine glass in hand. "Actually, Victor and I have something to share." I froze. "Emily, don't." She grabbed my hand. "We're finally together," she announced. After all these years, I felt like the floor gave out beneath me. My mom screamed. Her parents started tearing up. The room erupted. Toasters, clapping, laughing. My dad raised his glass. I just sat there, stunned, while Emily smiled like she'd won something. Then my phone buzzed. Text from Haley. "Just parked outside. Can't wait to see you. Love you." I looked at the front door, then at Emily, then at the table full of people celebrating a lie. The doorbell rang. "I'll get it," my mom sang, practically dancing. I heard her through the door. "Haley, sweetheart. Perfect timing. We have the most wonderful news." Emily leaned over and whispered, "Just go with it, Victor. This is our moment." Then Haley walked in. She was wearing that yellow sundress, the one I told her I loved. Her hair was curled, lip gloss, everything perfect. She smiled as she entered, until she saw us, me, Emily, holding hands. The smile evaporated. Her eyes locked with mine, and I saw it. Confusion, realization, then the crack, the heartbreak. Emily jumped up, hugged her like nothing was wrong. "Isn't this amazing? Victor and I are finally giving it a shot." Haley didn't look away from me. Her voice came out in a whisper. "That's wonderful." She stood there, hands at her sides, while our families cheered and laughed and poured more wine. My dad raised his glass again. Emily wrapped her arm around mine, and Haley just stood there, dying, watching the man she'd loved for 4 years hold her sister's hand. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. I wish I could say I stood up and told the truth, that I said her name, stopped the lie, confessed everything, but I didn't. I just sat there and watched her break.